Welcome everyone and happy Friday and happy Back to the Future Day. I just found out from Owl Bell, who notified us, everyone here, that today is Back to the Future Day. I didn't even realize what the date was, honestly. These days and time just seem to fly by and I don't even know what day of the week it is, but I do know it's Friday. I know it's Back to the Future Day. And the only unfortunate thing is, one, there's mowers outside right now, so it's going to be a little loud, at least for the next few minutes. Hopefully you can give me some grace on that. The other unfortunate thing is that I'm not actually going to finish this today, I don't believe, is we're on bag 4. And I saved you guys all the trouble that came with bag 3. It was like building a Lego Technic set. But I do have to show you something pretty cool here. Check out the bottom of this as everyone comes in. Say hi and where you're from. I'd love to know. Check this out. You got this little handle thing down at the bottom here. You can flip that and everything moves. So that's going to make the wheels kind of do the thing where they go from like that to that. And I'm pretty excited about that. But building that, I was like, my gears like that. The gears were turning and grinding, and there was like smoke coming off my brain as I was building that. It showed me how out of practice I am and how I really need to prep up if I'm going to be getting into the Lamborghini that I have in the backlog. But this is what it looks like so far. We're going into bag 4. I've got all my parts sorted out here, and I'm ready to get into build. If you're in the chat, welcome. Thanks for stopping by on your Friday when you could be doing so many amazing things. You're here with me and I appreciate it. Say hi and where you're from if you haven't already, and I'll figure out where our audience is from here. ATL from Atlanta. Manhattan. Oh, I was there not too long ago. I have a video that I need to edit that's going to take me a while. I've tried a new strategy for this video that I'm making. It's going to be like a voiceover narrating my experience traveling in through New York City. And man, I want to go back. There's so much to explore, and being there for a day is just like cracking just the very just tip of the iceberg, and I want to go back so bad to see everything. Good afternoon. Welcome, guys. Everyone's saying hi. Greg is a genius. No. I'm not a genius. I just got done explaining to you how I was trying to build this set that's made for, I guess it's 18 plus. I'm definitely over that. I just explained how my gears were like exploding inside my brain. So no, not even close. We got Scotland in the house. Multiple Scotlandinators. Welcome, guys. Britain, UK, Brighton, UK. The UK peeps, they always got love for the streams. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Brent said, I did a risky move yesterday. I did my first bet on NFL last night, $190. That's how they get you, my friend. Oh gosh, be careful. That's all I'll say. Gambling is fun when you're winning. It's not fun when you're losing, and it can get rather addicting. I have a personality type that if I got into gambling, you'd never see me again. I'd be like homeless, living like in the gutters. I'd be living in Manhattan in a trash can probably. Although those trash cans are probably like coveted. So I'd probably be living in a trash can in rural Pennsylvania. So congratulations on your win. Here's what I would do with gambling. This is some gambling advice from Brickitect, the thing that you thought you were coming here for, right? If they give you money to play with, or if they don't, decide how much money you're going to go in with, and then that's it. When that money's gone, they're using a leaf blower here. This guy's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. Oh, he's like, so this is what he's doing when I'm mowing the yard. I'm like, yeah, it is. But so embarrassing. Play with the house's money. When the money's gone, you quit, right? Don't get stuck in there. It can be very bad, especially if you've got other obligations, which most of us do. Now, if you're 18, you're living with your parents, you just have a part-time job, you're going to spend it on a video game or whatever. If you like gambling, go ahead, but just be warned. That's all I got. We got Tennessee in the house too. So many UK people. Clark is on his way home from school. He might be making an appearance in the stream, possibly. We'll be getting that question often. If you guys see that one, let me know. Or just answer him. You could tell him. Clark gets home just after 4 o'clock. He rides the school bus. I was trying to do the stream earlier, but man, time just flies so fast. So I was like, oh, you might have noticed that I switched the time. I was like, 3 o'clock. That's hours away. I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, it's 2:58. We better bump this back a little bit. So if I can't imagine anyone in the world was like desperate for me to start this stream, but if you were, I'm sorry that it's a little bit late. But we're here now. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to try to chat with you the best that I can while also building this Delorean, which is to say I won't do either thing very well, but I'll try my best. And We'll see what comes of it. Hopefully you get something out of this. Maybe entertainment, maybe some advice on gambling. You never know. You got some very critical advice if you were about ready to take that path right in the very beginning. Can Clark put the wheels on? Yeah, I mean, there's 11 bags to this. So the wheels are going to be a ways from now. And I've been like kind of going back and forth a little bit, working on the haunted house. We do that as a family. This has been like a solo build. Clark didn't show much interest in this set in particular. So this was like my little solo thing that I've been doing here and there. And I'm not very deep into this. I started this a while back, shortly after I got it, but I only built half of a bag. And then it sat over there on my thing under my projector over where Boost is. I don't know if you can see him over my shoulder there. And I was like, I need to actually build that. I was like, Back to the Future Day is coming. That didn't actually happen. Carter says, I just got my pay from work and I'm looking to get Lego Home Alone House and the new Main Street. What are your thoughts on the new Main Street? It depends what your interests are. And it depends how big that paycheck was, I suppose. If you're trying to get both of those, whoo, you must have a pretty good job. But save up. I personally would have tried to buy it a week ago when they were doing double VIP. But that's gone now. So at this point, what I would do, I would sit on it for a little bit. Take your money and just wait. And wait for the next like good gift with purchase that comes up is what I would do personally. Unless you like absolutely need it now because you're desperate to build something. But I'm a guy that likes to get a deal and I don't like paying full price. So I'd wait for some type of gift with purchase. I think there's going to be something good coming up for Christmas. So if you can wait until December, plus by then you're going to have a lot more money if you're saving it, which I applaud you for doing. And if you have a priority, even Lego isn't a waste of money if that's something that brings you joy, right? Mark says Ninjago City Gardens, it's still over there. Martech. I debated today. I was like, should I build Ninjago City bag or should I build a bag of this? And like this was calling me. It was still here on my desk too. So I was like, okay, that's where we go. I promise I'll get back to that though. I'm trying to do more streams here and there. So if this is something you like, we'll be here every once in a while. Maybe once a day. We'll see. Clark and I have been doing gaming streams a lot lately too, having probably more fun than is legal doing that kind of stuff. And I'm just enjoying it all. Soaking it all in. Aiden says, I made it. You did. You made it. Notifications help. If you guys want to tune into the streams, I have no schedule, so it just kind of happens whenever it does. So if you want to tune into a stream, YouTube maybe, if you have notifications on, YouTube might notify you of it. Although I get messages all the time where people are like, they didn't let me know, or they'll get a notification like 2 hours later, which is always a bummer when you're trying to tune into something that's live and in the moment. But I'll leave this up for a little bit, maybe forever. We'll see how it goes. Maybe my gambling advice could save someone's future marriage or something someday. So maybe we should leave that up. You never know. You don't know who's watching out there. That's what I've been thinking a lot about lately. I talked about it on my podcast the other day. I've been getting a lot of like really positive messages lately, which I have to say is like, it's super heartwarming to hear from people. And it really got me thinking, like, you don't know who's out there watching. And as easy as it would be today for me just to like watch a YouTube video while I build this, there could be somebody out there, and this is what I like to think, and I'm not going to get emotional, Tech, but there could be somebody out there that really needs this live stream in their life today. For whatever reason, you had a really rough day, something happened at work, at school. Maybe this is just like a little bright spot, possibly. You know, I don't know, but I have to believe that one person is possibly out there, and that's why I'm doing this. Because it's a heck of a lot easier, just with anything in life, it's a heck of a lot easier to not do something than it is to do it. But I feel like this is what I'm called to do. Take that for what it is. Imperial Officer, 12 months member. Holy smokes, you've been doing it for a year. You survived it. Says, hey Greg, how's it going? How far are you in the backlog? The storage room would like to have a conversation with you. I tried to build one, but the first new set I got didn't last long. I'm proud of you for that, because it's you don't want a backlog. Let me just say this. I have kids that come up to me sometimes and they're like, not literally up to me, but they leave comments saying, Greg, I'm trying to build a backlog. I'm like, no, get a set. You build that darn thing and you enjoy it. Don't buy it, put it in your storage room of doom and let it sit there for years. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do the backlog, but I appreciate your membership. That's my advice. Christopher Gardiner, $20 super chat. says, enjoy watching your Lego journey and family journey. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. Let me know how you want me to spend that money. I'm trying to figure out like my next thing. I did just make a double VIP purchase, so it might be like replenishing. That's on its way, I think. I don't know I think it might have shipped, but I got something really great. Something at the very beginning of the year I said was the best Lego set of 2022. I don't know if I agree with it anymore because like Lego is just like firing out the heat right now. So it's not quite there, but I'll give you a hint. And it's going to be a dead giveaway for anybody that's in the Lego space, including you probably, Chris. It's like Ninjago City. That's as far as I'll go. You know what set it is. But I'm excited to work on it because I can't keep talking because there's going to be no mystery here. There's a lot of variety in the build, and I'm very excited for it. But you guys are probably going to be so mad at me because I was about to buy something else that is... It's a little daily, and it's like if you had a little trumpet, it's like a daily trumpet, and it's very tall. But then I got angry attacked when I saw the price, and I found out that it was $50 more than it was originally. And the blood started boiling inside me. And I was like, Lego, how dare you? How dare you? And I was like, no. Plus, Mrs. Brickitect said, I don't like that set. And I'm like, okay. Clark was into it, of course. I was into it. It's got a nice collection of minifigures as well. But I voted with my wallet, and I wish more people in the Lego space would. And I think we're going to see it with the new Hulkbuster set. I think Lego is going to be shook when they find out that these Marvel fans aren't willing to part with $550 on that bad boy. But we shall see. If they're like the Star Wars people, they'll complain about it like crazy, and then the first day it's out, they'll be walking into the Lego store, slapping down their credit card to buy it. Come on, Marvel guys. I need you on this one. We need to vote with our wallets. This is why I'm not in the land, by the way. I'm like the first person to tell you to not buy a Lego set. Lego hates me. Lego hates this guy. Mark's been a member for 17 months. OG from like day one. He says, wow, time flies. It does. Speaking of members, I actually updated the tier, not the tier, but like the perks yesterday. Because I'm going to start putting out early release videos for members, assuming that's something they want. I'm sitting on a couple right now. I'm like, I should just put these out. So you guys can watch them first, tell me how much they suck, and then maybe I can re-edit it and upload it for like the general public who's much more harsh than you guys would ever be. Lego Bricks says, why do you open sets from the left side? I can't remember if you ever said. I said it during my 100,000 subscriber video, and I know I'm way behind in the chat. I'm going to get caught up here. The reason I do it is because if you get a punch tab set, the punch tab is always on the left. Lego wants you to open the sets from the left. Simple as that. They're supposed to be open from the left. If you open it from the right, you're doing it wrong. In fact, let's look at this set. You see any punch tabs over here on the right? You don't. You see punch tabs over here because Lego wants you to open sets from the left because it's the right thing to do. And if you open it from the right, you're wrong. Do what you want, though. Do what you love. And if you want to just avoid the punch tabs altogether, like what do you do? Right-handed openers. What do you do when you get a set with punch tabs on it and your whole entire system is built upon the lie of opening your sets from the right side? What do you do? Do you give up on the right side and open it from the left for the punch tab? Do you just avoid the punch tabs altogether and open it from the right? I need to hear from you. I need to know what all these wrong people do in their life. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm playing around with you guys, though. But that's the reason. Beverly says, hi from Quebec. You should put the car on the shelf to show it off for a while. That movie's so awesome. Oh my gosh, they are. I'm going to clear off a shelf spot for it. I have some shelf space, so we'll make it happen. This is a set that demands display. The question is, which version do I do? I'm leading towards the Mr. Blender Back to the Future 2 version. That's what I'm thinking about. Let me see. Erdogan says, I'd like to send you some Lego I don't use anymore. Oh, don't do that. I have plenty. Don't send us anything more. I'm still trying to manage what I have, and we're doing just fine. We're happy campers here. And if you want to donate your Lego to somewhere, they don't take open stuff, but Toys for Tots is about to become a thing here as we get into the fourth quarter. And if you have something you want to donate, it have to be a sealed set. Donate it to them or donate it to like American Rescue Workers or something like that, where maybe I would like to think this, but it probably won't happen. I'd like to think like a mother would go in there and see some Lego stuff for their kid on the cheap, and they could buy it and give their kid like a nice Christmas or even just a nice gift or whatever. The problem is probably a scalper will come in and buy it out from under there, which sucks. I don't think there's any win, but if you've seen the backlog, you've seen the storage room of doom, you've seen my space, we're more than okay with Lego. We are fine. So you don't have to send us anything. In fact, I'd rather send you something. There's a video on how to get a free brickitect sticker. I still have some left. Not many, and I'm hesitant to keep talking about this because I think next time I go to the post office, we're going to be wiped out. But if we are, I will order more. And you can tag a brickitect sticker somewhere. You can put it on your car, you put it on your laptop, put it on your forehead. You can do whatever you want with it, man. Let me get caught up in the chat here. I'm so sorry. If you said something that I missed, please re-say it and I'll try to respond to it. Imperial says, with the $5 super chat, says, don't tell me it's the Daily Bugle. Also, why would I be mad? Oh, you didn't buy it. Wait, but I just ripped the box open. There's a specific side. Yeah, it's the left side. Yeah, it was the Daily Bugle. I was hovering. Double VIP, promos at the yin yang. I was hovering over that buy button. I was like, my finger was like, so like, I was putting pressure on top of like the button to click it. And then I consulted the boss. And then I also I watched like several reviews. Thiago's review. I watched a Jang Bricks video. Actually, he makes great content. It's just, I don't really watch reviews. So it was like the first time I've watched a review on the Daily Bugle. I would say the best review probably. I didn't watch the whole thing, but Ash and Flash made like a 40-minute video on it. I'm like, he's the perfect guy for this. And they're talking about the price is $300. And then I'm seeing it for $350. It just made me bitter. I'm like, okay, Lego, you come out with new products every 6 months. You can raise the price on the next thing. Why do you have to jack this up? And if it was $300, double VIP, crazy promos, I might have bit. But I did it out of principle. Where am I at in this build? Jeez, I'm not even building anymore. All right, I'm so far behind, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Miranda says, I like Speed Champions cars. Oh, don't we all? Speed Champions is one of the greatest Lego themes known to man right now. I love building Lego vehicles, specifically this scale of vehicle. And I was like really thinking about the Camaro too. I was looking at that, but I was like, Zavi's going to come and hit me with like a really great deal on the Camaro. So I'm going to hold tight. See what happens when you're a Delorean, guys? You could just go out and get the things you like and be happy with it. But I'm like, nope, I can get this cheaper and I will. I just have to be patient, but I've done that before and it's bit me. Like this car bit me. I was waiting for something to come along, like a gift with purchase for this car. And it never did. So I ended up buying this from my buddy Brad, who his girlfriend found it in the store, and then I paid for shipping. So it ended up costing me more, but it was just so hard to get this darn thing. We got Amarillo, Texas in the house. Raymond, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in from Texas. I bet it's a little bit warmer down there than it is here. But today was a beautiful day. It was a beautiful fall day in Pennsylvania. It's like what you'd expect from a northeast fall day. Like mid-50s, nice and sunny. We went out for a walk, took Roxy. It was just glorious. And in fact, it was so warm because there was no wind that I was regretting like not wearing shorts. I put on a pair of pants today, believe it or not. Unheard of. But I did. I was like, I don't want to be cold out there because I'm a big baby too. And I was like, why didn't I wear shorts? It's so darn hot out here. But it was glorious. It was just like the leaves were coming down. I'm walking through leaves, which is a great feeling. You don't have that in Texas, do you? Just kidding. You talked to me in January when I'm up here crying and you're like, yeah, I'm just out swimming right now. I'll be like, yeah, you jerk. Although Texas can be, you can have different climates in Texas and such. I suppose. I'm like doing the stereotypical Texas viewer thing. Giving you an opinion and a voice that you probably don't have. Rachin says, should I build the Lego Classic Batmobile or the Lambo Countach? Are we talking about the little one? I think you got to go Lambo. That set is glorious. You need that in your life right now. Go pop that thing open and open it from the left side. Don't make a mistake like some of these guys do. You open that thing from the left side, you build it right now, and you report back to me. Tell me how much you love that darn thing. Because I know you do. Probably. All right, what am I doing here? Am I messing up? Probably am. All right, we're flipping that over. I'm telling you guys, I may be the worst Lego live streamer on the planet. I can't multitask to save my life. First of all, that's a big problem. So me trying to speak, read the chat, follow directions all at the same time is a catastrophe. I have no business doing this. It's just sheer willpower that keeps me here. Because outside of that, dude, I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified to do this. I'd be better off if I just dropped this set figuratively and just sat here and talked to you guys about whatever the heck you guys want to talk about. But I feel like I need to be productive. There needs to be something here that I'm actually doing. Because otherwise I'm just like staring at you like a zombie or whatever. Which may actually be better, potentially, than what I'm doing now. But we'll continue on. I'm going to get a bag built. We're going to do this thing. How long are we doing it? 20 minutes. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. That's all right. We're doing fine. We got nowhere to be. Got no plans. You know, Friday night gang. Just being home. That's what we do. Yeah, no spamming, guys. You guys see somebody spamming, hit them with the timeout. That should be enough of a lesson. If it comes again, then you just got to block them. And I hate to see that because, you know, we all want to be a part of the conversation, I think, right? Julius Fax says, it's harder building a Lego set with a 2-year-old around. You know, I'm thinking back to that time in my life. It was actually a really great time, I think, building with Clark Man at 2 years old. He was just all about minifigs. Like, he'd sit there and just play around with those guys. And then I remember he went on to building minifigs, and that was awesome. And tires and wheels. That's how we ended up with an entire bin of random wheels from people that sent us in the mail, and brick separators and popcorn cart poly bags, which is why I'm trying to encourage you to not send us stuff right now. Then I remember like he started like building stuff and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then he started building like complicated stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is wild. He built like a Lego creator set. It was like a $60 set by himself. I'm like, this is nuts. And now we're working on like the haunted house together. It's 18 plus. It's just crazy to see how things evolve. But my advice to you, Julian, if you care to hear it, is soak all of those moments up, man, because they don't last very long. And you're gonna wanna etch that into your mind. So if you get a chance, pull out your phone, get a little video, even if you don't plan to do anything with it, just save it somewhere. And then someday you're going to look back on that and be like, holy crap, look how far we've come. It's going to be a wild thing. I watch back our videos occasionally. Once I get beyond the cringe of like me and the editing and all that stuff, like just to see Clark Man and what he was like and how adorable the little dude was. I know I'm biased, but he's kind of he's a little cutie. It's just amazing to see compared to where you're at now. And it's really rewarding. Liam says he's going to Knoebels this weekend. Can't wait. We went last weekend. It was awesome, other than the fact that it's like the hollow weekends, and we waited 45 minutes to get on the train. Over by where the pool is, we were waiting on the bridge. They have a whole line there, but it was really cool riding the train at night. And I met another YouTuber there too, who has a train channel, so that was kind of neat. The rides were super busy. We rode the bumper cars. I rode the Phoenix. The Phoenix was great because they had multiple cars going at the same time, but it was a good time. It was fun. It was just nuts. You know, when you pull in there, like there's never any traffic. We were backed up all the way on the road. It was crazy. The video will be out one of these days. I got some editing to do. I just been a little crazy with pretty much everything lately. Julian says a vice taken. Well, that's just my 2 cents. You can take it, leave it, whatever you want. But yeah, you're gonna have fun at Knoebels this weekend. Anybody that lives in Pennsylvania, find a way to get to Knoebels. It's my favorite amusement park of all time. Not that I've been to all of them. Do I love the architecture line? Ask Digimon lovers. I've built a couple of the little like cityscapes. I like them enough. I don't go out of my way to collect them. My favorite architecture set by far is the Statue of Liberty. Like, there is no beating that set. I would certainly continue to buy them if I find them on deal. I almost got Tokyo the other day. It was on sale, but I was like, yeah, do I need this? I'm really hesitant to buy things anymore because we have so much. The backlog's strong. I need to just enjoy what I have. And I really want to get into the creative side of Lego, especially with Clark, because that's what he loves to do. He loves making his own mocks and stuff. And that's fine with me. I want to encourage people to be creative with Lego. You don't always have to be worried about what sets you have or don't have. As I sit here with the Back to the Future set, I think that like we're missing a huge element of Lego, which is like the building of stuff that you really love. And I want to do that for myself, but maybe through my videos encourage other people that, hey, you can do some neat stuff with Lego. You don't need to always wait on the new set to come out or look forward to the leaks and then complain about how expensive it is or how the design doesn't fit what you would hope for. Just make something of your own. Easy, right? Not to say that I like the Hulkbuster, for example. We were hating on that earlier. I see a lot of hate for it. Not to say I could sit down and design a better $550 Hulkbuster. I couldn't do that. But like if the price isn't right, if the design isn't right, or one of the two or both, just don't buy it. Easy. And if you want a Hulkbuster, try to build one. Find one that's close to what you want and then modify it. That's even cooler, man. I love to see people that modify sets. Like Rebrickable is such a cool thing to see all of the alternate builds. Like I almost got another Supra last night of the Speed Champions just because I saw a really cool, it was a Nissan R32, which is like a Skyline or whatever. And one of the guys on Rebrickable made that. And I was like, dang, that's really cool. Like that would totally be worth buying another set, which was only like $15.99 in order to build that. I'm super impressed by people's creativity. Okay. Yeah. No, you're fine. Are you on streaming? Yeah. I need mayonnaise in the storage room. Oh, you can go. And then, do you want me to make enough leftovers for you? Yeah, I'll be up and eat pretty soon, I guess. Yeah, because Clark's going to be home any minute. So if you could bring the mayonnaise, finish up and then bring the mayonnaise, that'd be awesome. Oh, it's going to be a while. Do you need it right now? Yeah, I'm making the deviled eggs. Okay. We're going to take a quick break here. Quick commercial break without a commercial. I have to go grab some mayonnaise from the storage room of doom. Wish me luck. I'll be right back. Just a second. Thank you so much. No problem. It's my small jar of like the healthy mayonnaise. Yeah, I'll find it in here. Is it in here? I think so. It's like a light blue paper. It might be in the kitchenette. I know we have it for sure. Okay, let me check there. I gotta get all that stuff moved over there. Let me check over here. Yeah, I found it. It's here. The green. Oh, the green. It's a different one. Thank you. Okay. Back from our commercial break. Sorry about that. Dinner calls. Actually, it's not dinner. We're making deviled eggs, which if you've never had before, I don't know how popular they are, how common they are. They're very good. It's a great use of your surplus eggs. It's kind of like if you were to take egg salad almost and put it inside of eggs that you cut in half. That's what it is. You guys are like, ooh, yeah, maybe. That sounds gross. Sorry to leave you there, though. Very rude to leave your own stream, isn't it? Big D said, it's been a while, Greg. Well, where have you been, man? I've been waiting. This video is sponsored by Kraft, the best mayo ever. Hey, I'm still waiting for that check, so I can't say that yet. Life is calling. Yeah, life. Both of them are pressing matters, I guess. One of them more than the other, probably. I'm building a very colorful display here. This is going to be like for the bumper area. It's just wild looking. I'm trying to make sure I have all my pieces on here. Which, oh, this, yeah. I'm like, where's the other piece that I need? But I have this all built, right? I've got this, so we'll put that on. And then I'll show you this assembly because it's pretty darn cool. Do I even have those in the right spot? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? All those colors inside the DeLorean, you would have never known looking at it, right? It's like, oh, that thing is just gray. No, there's secrets inside. Frederic says, I'm building the DeLorean too. Awesome. Did you know it's Back to the Future Day? I didn't know that until I got in here and someone said that it's Back to the Future Day. And I'm like, it is. So, yeah, it's a good day to do it. I'm unfortunately not going to finish it today. As you can probably tell by the pace that I'm on, this is bag 4 out of 11. Bag 11 is kind of just you choosing which variant that you want to run, if you want the Back to the Future 1, 2, or 3 car. And I think that's a cool feature. Also, this feature is neat too. If you guys missed it from the beginning, watch this. You see that? Isn't that cool? That was a little complicated. Probably the most complicated, like, I'm gonna call it a creator style build that I've done. Now I've got my car backwards, but we're good. We're on pace. Mayonnaise has been captured. Deviled eggs are going to be ready when I'm done with this stream. Does life get any better? Does it? Did I see the Half Asleep Chris video? My gosh. Clark's watched it, I think, at least 2 or 3 times. It's such a good video. I love that dude's editing. I love everything about it. His cats. I sub for the cats. They're so darn adorable, especially Bella with the little neck pillow. If you haven't seen Half Asleep Chris, you probably have, because he's like wildly popular, not just in Lego, but like just on YouTube in general. I think his video might have actually been trending, but he built like the largest Lego sets, and I think he does amazing work. I could never make videos as good as him. Like, I watch those videos and I'm just like, man, this guy is incredible. But I can definitely appreciate him. I think he does some really cool stuff, and the quality is just top notch. But if you check him out, he doesn't need me advertising for him, I'm sure, but it's remarkable. Don't leave now and go watch it though. You're my stream. Don't leave yet. You can watch. It'll be there later, right? You're like, no, I'm gonna go. Actually, we don't talk about other amazing videos while we're streaming, okay? When's the next gaming stream? Maybe tonight. We've been trying to do like one each night. Last night we had some technical difficulties. I had to like edit the video on YouTube because the first 6 minutes there was no audio. I think it's because the power went out here and like reset all my stuff, because like I changed nothing and we had no audio. So I fixed that. But I just made like a little highlight video out of what we did last night. That was pretty funny. I had like just a catastrophe happen to me in Super Mario World, which is an incredible game. I missed that on my childhood. I missed that game because I didn't have a Super Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis. And my gosh, Super Mario World it's captivated me. It's even better than a Half Asleep Chris video, believe it or not. Close. They're neck and neck, but I love it. We've gotten lots of requests for surprisingly like F-Zero for a Super Nintendo, since we're playing like old school games, I guess, right now. My goal was to play like a different game every day. I was going to commit to streaming for an hour. And I'm like, each day for an hour, I'll play something just for fun, you know? But then we started playing Super Mario World, and I'm just like, I want to play this again. I want to play this again. It's going to be like weeks that we're going to be playing this. Good morning from Australia. Oh, good morning. Happy Saturday. Dang. You are so far ahead of us right now. What time is it? Time to wake up, I guess, eh? Liam's been playing Super Mario World too. Yeah, if you have Nintendo Switch Online, you got a whole slew of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, and Nintendo 64. It's all on there. It's so darn good. And it's only like, I think it's like $50 a year for all of that value. It's incredible. I want to play Wave Race 64. That was a jam of mine back in the day. Most of you guys are too young to remember any of these games, but it's never too late, just like what I'm proving with Super Mario World. Even though the graphics are limited, and you might be spoiled by like PlayStation 5 and stuff like that, good gameplay trumps that every day. It's not always about how things look. It's about what's inside, what's in its heart, right? Do I think Lego should make a Megatron set? Absolutely. One that turns into a gun, which they'll never do. 7:04 a.m. Australia time. You know who I really love, a creator from Australia that Clark and I really love? He never makes videos anymore. Marty's Matchbox Makeovers. I don't know if you heard of him before, but he takes like old, like beat up Matchbox cars, which is a competitor to Hot Wheels. You guys know Hot Wheels, I know that. And he strips them down, paints them, fixes them, does all this stuff. And I just love the dude. I love his style, but he just never makes videos, and it's a bummer because Clark and I watch him like instantly when they come out. Good guy, though. Unless I lost track of him. Maybe he's making videos again. I'll have to see if I'm even still subbed. I think I am. We've played FIFA before. I like FIFA. Oh man, I do the hot cross buns. Freaking right from the corner, straight in, boom. Works every time. Love that game. I used to be heavy into playing sports games, specifically Madden. I've quit that. And I used to really love NBA 2K. You name the year. Loved it. Clarkman is home, by the way. But yeah, I'll play just about anything. I'm just trying to put some time in. Clark loves it. We do it together, and it's really fun playing these games together, even though they're somewhat challenging for Clark. I let him burn through our lives, and then we're big cheaters. We use a save state to take us back to having a good number of lives again. Then I try to go through and beat the level, which is not like the easiest thing for me. All right, what else do we got here? Imperial says, my earliest gaming memory was Oregon Trail on a computer. Oh my gosh, Oregon Trail. I used to try to do wacky trades with people in that game. I'm like, I'll trade you this guitar for a horse. Daddy! Clarkman, I'm live, buddy.
I'm home.
How was school on a Friday?
Bus driver almost missed my stop.
You're like, stop!
No, I didn't yell anything. I put my head out, and he's like, he's like going.
Did he light up some black strips out there?
I put my head out, and he's like.
He didn't think you were there?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When I was getting off, he's like, sorry, buddy, I didn't see you back there.
Well, I'm glad he stopped.
I'm like he's asked.
He drops you off at some farm up the road?
And he's like, can you make it here from there? From here? And I'm like, yes.
Oh, did he stop down the road?
Yeah, he was like driving right past my house. I popped my head out. He's like...
There's just two black strips running down the entire road. All the kids are at the front windshield.
Fly at the windshield right through the neighbor's window. Right across from the street.
That's a little dark.
There's thousands of kids in my house. Get out of here, little kids.
Oh boy.
Get out of my house.
Wow. Okay.
When are you gonna part out that Everyone's Awesome set?
Do you need those minifigs?
I do need plain torsos, though.
You can use them. That's what they're there for. Just keep track of them, though, because I'd like to put that back together. Maybe we should get a couple more of those. Yeah. Was the Everyone is Awesome set on sale? Has anyone noticed that? Because we could use those minifigs. And the tiles. We could use the tiles. Oh, you're getting all kinds of highs from people, Clarkman.
Hello!
He says, hello! I don't know if you can hear him with the microphone. I got my new microphone. I got my new microphone today, but I haven't had a chance to actually try it out. And I didn't want to test it on a live stream because then you guys are like, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. And I'm like, I know. I'm trying something new. So I need to try that out on my own time. It's one of those mics that kind of like magnetizes to your shirt. So you guys will be able to hear me really nicely. Instead of me yelling from across the room. Right?
I'm gonna do this little experiment here. Not for like a mock, but for the future stuff.
Okay.
I was seeing if one of these arms can fit in here. No.
I was looking at Brick 101. He has some really cool stuff on there.
I know. That's how I've gotten all this stuff.
I couldn't resist, Clark, man.
Did you subscribe?
Yeah. I had to. Hey, we're not talking about other channels, though. I've been telling people about all these great channels, and they're all like leaving to go see better content. Did you guys hear that brickitect guy? He makes like those really awesome videos of like him lost in his storage room looking for stuff and like backlogs and like that kind of stuff. Probably like the best channel. You should go check him out, subscribe, leave a like, leave your dog behind. I don't know. Yeah, Clark is... Dude, I have a video. If you're a member, I'll have it come out today. The rest of the world, it'll be out next week. It's of Clarkman and his inspiration that he's been getting from these videos he's watching at school on Lego. First of all, the fact that you get to watch Lego videos at school.
The old Octan tours, though.
Sweet. That's awesome by itself. But, yeah, he'll literally walk through the door, drop his backpack. He's downstairs here building stuff. Man does not waste any time. He's not messing around. You don't get in the Clarkman's way when he's ready to build a mock. And that's what he's up to. We'll even share it here, I imagine. Everyone leaves the stream to watch old content. You just can't win, can I?
There's this thing I did in the past. Remember where I stuck these pieces through this guy's arms?
Yeah.
Well, I rewatched that video and he did something different, and it was not like this.
That's kind of a sus.
Somehow he was really tricky, and he got it in this little center area.
That's
here.
big illegal. That's big illegal maneuvers there, Clark, man. You can do whatever you want, though.
I was trying to make a Sandman. He said you could do it to make it like a Sandman.
Woo!
There's also this thing I'm going to try to do here, like he did, but I don't think I'll be able to do it.
We should do a series called Clark in the Workshop or something like that, where you're just working on your things, your mocks and stuff. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Oh, it's a brickitect stream.
Pop goes the arm.
Janelle said her grandson made a bracelet out of the leg part of minifigs. That's kind of cool. Just interlocking them together. Yeah, you totally subscribe to Brickitect. Pretty much like best videos on YouTube.
Stop it.
They do like incredible like live streams. It's not true. Oh, how do you like the beard? It's coming in. I'm trying to get a beard.
They're not.
Clark doesn't like my beard because it tickles him.
I have something to tell you.
What?
Make sure after dinner you go upstairs and wash your face. I don't want that greasy beard all over stuff.
Ah!
Oh!
Come get some of my greasy beard, boy. Yarg in the greasy beard patrol. If I can just get Mrs. Brickitect on board with like just a giant beard. I want to shave my head and grow a big beard. That's my life goal. How do you keep a wife while doing that? That's the question. Especially when she's not a fan of either of those things. I guess you just do it. They want to see that series, Clark, man. Clark in the Workshop, where he could put since he's all over the place, he'd have a GoPro on his head, and then he would just be running around.
What about on my chest?
Okay.
So then I'm like,
You can stream from a GoPro. That'd be sick.
I can stream Clark's Workshop.
Yeah, since you're like jumping all over, he's on the table, he's over there. We just turn all the lights on, and he's just like ding, 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 and you guys just see him building stuff in front of your faces.
I'm trying to figure out what he inspired me to do today.
Did you forget?
There was this thing I thought was really cool. I was thinking about this morning. I was thinking about making a Lego lighthouse, Minecraft Lego lighthouse.
Well, that'd be cool.
60819.
If it's less than $300, I'll buy it. Hey, you know that thing that you built the other day with the robot guy?
Yeah.
You know that video was uploaded 8 years ago?
8 years?
That video is older than you are that you watched and got inspiration from. Can you imagine being this dude? This is wild. You're a guy that makes a YouTube video, and 8 years from now, a 7-year-old at the time watches that video and builds something inspired by the thing you made. That's the power of YouTube, and that's incredible, man.
Can I show you guys?
Yeah, sneak peek.
Sneak peek. I show you how to build this Pikachu.
You guys will have to tune into the video. This is a world exclusive here, just for the live people.
Yep, just for live people only.
Since you guys have chosen to endure me building this DeLorean.
Wally.
Don't show them that. It's a secret.
Wally.
Clark did a whole mock showcase video, and I swear he's a legend at creating content. I'm like, why is Clark better at making videos than I am? I'm bitter.
Gotta take off these socks so I can have freedom.
You feel the godlike carpet under your toes, boy. Building a thing here. You guys can't even see my build. I'm terrible with the camera angles here, but we're working our way up the ladder. I've only been doing this for like 4 years. Train spotting says you gotta go. Hey, that's cool, man. Scottish vacation time. Clark, can you say hello, Oosman?
Hello, Oosman.
Oos, man. What's the vacation in Scotland? What's going on there? Maybe we should do a Scottish stream for the Scotland imitators. That'd be cool. We love Scotland. Edinburgh. Mark says, I actually trimmed mine back again. Got an important thing coming next week and have to look half decent. Can we just make beards cool? Like big beards. I'm thinking flannel shirt, big beard, shaved head. Unbeatable look. Unbeatable. I just have to convince everyone other than me that. I think there's a small group of people, though, that'd be like, yeah, let's go. We'll see how it goes. You just got to commit to it, man. There will be a time, and I need to remember this. I'm going to get really tired of having a beard, and I'm going to want to get rid of it. But I'll have to say, no, you must push on. And that's what I'll do. You got to get through. This one's weak. Ann says, I was over at Scotland 3 weeks ago, and it was great. Oh, man, when we were there, the weather was amazing. We had like a little bit of a rainy day. That was it. I would totally go back again. Went to Lego store. They actually do Lego in Scotland. Can you believe that? Of course they do.
And they have different chips. I was trying to find my Lays. I guess Lays don't exist over there in Scotland.
Walkers, baby.
Yeah, Walkers are the new Lays over there.
They love their Walkers, don't they, Clark, man? Walkers. Hey, we got more bumper here. I dislike these black tiles because you get your fingerprints on them and stuff. How do you like my car so far, peeps? I know we got new ones coming in here all the time. If you're just stopping in, say hi and where you're from. We always like to hear from you. Here's the action on the bottom. Isn't that cool? Hey, what's my gaming channel? It's called Greg's Arcade. Not to be confused with Greg Arcade, who apparently is a country music singer. I'm like, bro, you're stealing my stuff. Greg's Arcade. We streaming tonight, Clark, man. Peeps are asking.
Yes, I'm like, oh, I forgot when I get home. I'm gonna have to stream some Mario tonight.
Is that what we're doing?
Uh-huh.
Gonna continue the abuse of us playing Mario. Night 4, playing Mario. I want to play Luigi's Mansion for the Switch.
I have a question for you. Can you get off this dumb-looking person?
Dumb?
Yeah.
He's classic. This is the Lego face of my childhood.
It's so stubborn.
Don't you hate on that face?
He looks like he just drank too much alcohol at a party.
How? He does look happy though. Maybe he had just the right amount of alcohol at the party. That torso's
the right amount of Coca-Cola.
Oh, let's not talk. I'm trying to lose weight, guys. I've been doing great. Hit a new record low today, Clark, man. So happy with myself. I'm obsessed. I love this fitness thing I've been getting into. You guys want to listen to my podcast? I have another channel. It's called Greg's World Podcast. I like to self-promote.
Everybody's heads just blew up. Too many.
I talk about life and all the things. Remember Missing Pieces? Some of you guys remember Missing Pieces? I have to finish this bag, babe. Can I come up in just a little bit? Tell Mom I'll be up in a little bit, okay? I can't leave my people.
That probably means me too, because
Hey, do you want to say bye to everybody? You have to come over on this side so they can see you. They probably want to say bye to your face.
I'm not leaving yet.
Mom said dinner.
I can't though. I just can't leave my people.
They are probably here for you, eh? Oh, that guy's cursed.
I need to finish its head, but it's supposed to be a robot.
Oh, you could put little things on the side there. Flip that around that way. That's perfect. With the thing on the front, the stud on the front. Yes. Let me do something. I got an idea. Let me see. Let me just try an idea, okay?
There's a way I want to do it.
I know, but let me do this.
Really?
You don't like my genius idea? How dare you? That was the greatest Lego idea that man's ever seen, and you just tear it apart. Boy! Go eat dinner, Tina. Dead to me. I can't believe you took my piece off. I'll wait to see your guy. He's probably going to be like 100 times better, actually, so yeah, I'm fully prepared for that. All right, we got to finish this bag. I'm going to get in trouble here. We eat dinner pretty early because Clark Man comes home starving himself. He's a hungered boy. How is this going in? What am I doing here? Is this just setting on here? Oh, I see. Okay. We're okay. Imperial says, I'm okay. Happy wife is more important. Gladly understand if you need to leave. We only got a couple pieces left. This is only like another hour. We'll go a little longer. How long have we been going for? We'll go at least another 10 minutes, okay? Keep you guys company. Like I said, I'm trying to stream more often. I'm having a good time enjoying your your conversational, and hopefully you're enjoying the streams as well. Most of you I'll never hear from. You guys just watch silently in the background while you're doing something else. Some of you guys chat, which I appreciate. Going to Glasgow in the Highlands. Lovely. Lovely. Mark says, been a while since I could join a live stream. How are you guys doing? Doing great.
I'm back because my spaghetti's hot.
Okay.
So I have time.
You got time to finish your minifig?
Yeah, my cool little robo guy.
You're having spaghetti, huh?
Uh-huh.
That sounds delicious. Clark's actually moved on to the world of eating sauce. He was anti-sauce for a very long time. And now he's like, I love sauce. Kids they go through all these weird things. Like, there was a time that Clark never ate cheese. You like cheese now?
I did used to like cheese, but I sort of don't like it.
There was a soup that he used to love called chicken and rice soup, and we bought it in mass quantity because it was his favorite soup.
And I would always smell so bad since I would fart.
First of all, it was the worst smelling soup of all time. But the worst part of it was that eventually he stopped liking the soup altogether. So now we have like this stinky, disgusting chicken rice soup that...
What do you think of this?
You stole my idea.
No, that's what I had planned originally.
So you just wanted a green one on the front.
I wanted a green
what the
stud
heck?
with those blue plates.
I wanted red to make him look like he was evil.
He's not supposed to be evil robot. He's supposed to be a good robot.
No, he's evil. How about he's green, and then when he gets mad, it turns red. He's got a 60 on the top of his head, too. Or maybe a 09. Who knows? I like his little pack, though, that you got there.
Can I tell you why he's good?
Why is he good?
Chief of the police.
Oh, he's a police officer. Okay.
He's a police robot.
That's cool.
The police made him especially for good reasons.
Oh, I think I'm done with this step. Now we got to flip her over, boys.
Wally. We
got to flip her over and put some pieces on here, boys. Louis wants to know, how can you not like cheese, Clark, man? Said he's unsubscribing. He likes macaroni. He likes mac and cheese, but not just cheese. I'm sorry. Mark hit us with the Kevin McAllister face. Greg's testing Mrs. Brickitect nerves. You guys know I get in trouble when I do these streams. I blame all of you. If I was having a bad time, I could have ended the stream very easily. She'll understand. You got to finish your bag. You know what I mean? You got to complete the bag. It would help if I was a faster builder. But we can't fix that now, can we? This is pretty wild how this thing's coming together. How's that going in there? Oh my gosh. These Lego designers are just the best. How are they able... I just hit my knee off the table. Season-ending injury. Oh gosh. Is that... How did that work over there but not this side? I think I might have done something incredibly wrong. What did I do on this side that worked, but this side it doesn't? What did I do? I clearly have messed something up. I think I built it. We might want to end now. I can't end on a sour note. I've got to fix this if I can. I need like the jaws of life to get into this spot too. Why? What have I done? Holy smokes. Okay, so that's looking good. I'm thinking that I might have built this one thing upside down, which is a catastrophe. I think I just put that in there backwards. That's probably what happened. Can I fix it without tearing this whole thing apart? Stay tuned to find out. I don't think Oh gosh. No. Bad things. Bad things do be happening here. I'm in deep trouble now. This whole side's come off. Just end transmission. Jarvis, end transmission. Did that work? Holy smokes. Okay, I think I'm gonna be okay. See, I get all distracted and then I end up messing the whole thing up. We've all been there, right? Maybe me more than you. I tell you, I wasn't joking earlier when I said that I probably shouldn't be a live streamer. Not the best at multitasking. But I sure as heck like doing it. And it keeps me productive. And it's fixed, so it's like it never happened. Look, you can't even tell. Just cut that part out. Just like I was doing our no death run on Super Mario World, we'll just cut all the parts out where we mess up and then make it look like it's good. Oh, you guys, everybody's talking about Mrs. Brickitect waiting. How much time do we got? 5 minutes? I got 5 minutes before I get called again. We got this. Maybe we'll stream a little bit tomorrow. I'm kind of jumping back and forth between the multiple builds here. We got the haunted house going. We've got the DeLorean going. We, of course, have the Ninjago City Gardens. Probably I'm kind of ashamed of that one. That one's been going since like the spring on Baratect. I need to clear Baratect so we can actually do other stuff over there, like stream would be nice. What time is the gaming stream? I don't know. It just depends on what time Clark and I start. They've been historically going at like 8 o'clock, but sometimes we do them a little bit earlier. Try to get it done before like bedtime and stuff. But man, I've been having a lot of fun going through all of the old Mario levels. We're like on level 4 right now, so maybe like halfway through. If it's like every other Mario game that has 8 levels. And it's getting exponentially more difficult, so our progress is slowing slightly. But we're having a lot of fun. You think I'll be sleeping with the chickens tonight? I hope not. It doesn't seem like a very comfortable situation they have. They stand all night on their perch. I don't want to have to do that. Okay. I feel good about this now. I feel like we're in good shape. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through all of the drama. Getting the mayonnaise. Clark Man and his silly mocks. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's good stuff. I was hoping he'd come home during the stream because we always, without a doubt, whenever I'm streaming, there's always somebody that's like, hey, where's Clark Man? Even if it's like noon. Like, well, he's at school. I'm like, oh. Some people don't. And I guess maybe if you're home from school, you're like, well, why isn't Clark home from school? It's, well, there's different time zones. And that's what makes streaming the most difficult because you can never really capture all the people that want to watch a stream because it's never the right time. So luckily for us, we tend to stream around various times, except for the gaming stuff. That tends to be at night. But I was thinking about maybe doing a morning one on the weekend. That way people can come in. I've been really enjoying the live stream life lately. I just need to be careful, though, because I tend to get a little carried away whenever I do anything, and I don't want to get burnt out doing this, so we need to be careful. I can already see it happening because I've been streaming like pretty much everywhere. I feel like this is what I like to do, so I'm going to do it. Even if it's not necessarily what the YouTube audience necessarily wants. Most people don't like this kind of content. You guys are the select few that are watching this. Most people like edited videos, and I understand that because you don't got 2 hours to sit and watch someone struggle to build a DeLorean. You got life happening. You need the 10-minute version of that. Maybe I'll give that to you. But I understand. But there is a group of people out there, and I talked about this earlier. I think there could be somebody out there that could really benefit from this or really enjoy some type of long form thing that they can just sit down, put on while they're working on something, and just hang out. And I think that's pretty darn cool. And I think that's an honor if you've chosen us to be that for you. Much appreciated. I'm working on I don't know what this is. It's a gray part. I'm working on the body finally. After getting through all that Technic and stuff. Whew. Yeah, we don't want to go too hard on the streams. If you guys think that I'm going too crazy, you better let me know. I don't think that's the case yet, though. I've been having a good time. That's why I don't, all the way back to the beginning of the stream, that's why I don't do gambling. Because I would go crazy with it. All right, this has to be, can we even bend this back? Something about this is really weird. What have I done? How does that get bent? Okay. Back to the drawing boards with this. How do they have that? Did I do this right? They want it like that. I see. Okay. Boy, this is whoever designed this did such an amazing job. I have so much respect for Lego designers. The way they're able to craft these objects. This is all we have left right here. I would have never even thought of doing any of this. I'm just blown away constantly by their achievements. We all good back here? That's what, oh, I gotta put these on. you imagine being a Lego designer? Like I've talked about with coding before. I'm like, that would be such a cool job. But I also think it'd be extremely stressful to be under the gun and be like, man, I've got to make this thing amazing. Everyone's going to be judging it. Every Lego YouTuber is going to talk about this thing. Got to make it right. And to fail at that would be so terrible. But man, it would be so rewarding to build something and then have people building it themselves, especially if it's something awesome and they're like, man, this is such a, like what I'm doing right now where I'm gushing over this thing. That'd be a great feeling to be the person that made it, wouldn't it? Like you're just like, that was me. Yep. It is a great set because that was me. So whoever designed the set, I'm sure it's probably somewhere in the beginning here. Whoever you were, my friend, let's find out. Can we give him proper credit? I don't know. From the design team, Sven Franek is the person who's credited in here. I don't know if this is him or not, or if this is just a model that they hired to admire the set, as they tend to do. But man, I'm not even halfway done yet, and I can already respect what they've done here. Check it out, guys. We got like this isn't even like the good part, I don't think. We do have to do some scrunching here, I think. But there's my soon-to-be DeLorean. One of these days. I guess, it's somewhere there. That's what the bottom looks like. I like it. It's a really cool model. Like there's so much going on here. Compared to the Creator vehicles that I've built before, this one's like wild. And I can't wait to see it come together, especially putting all of the body pieces on to see it actually turn into DeLorean. Because right now, if I set this in front of you, you'd be like, I don't know what it is, Greg, but more power to you. It's a DeLorean. It's going to be so neat. Should I stream the rest of it? I've been doing I did bag 3 on my own. It'd be 5 streams. It's a lot of streaming to do, but maybe I'll do that. We'll sprinkle this. I'll get a Ninjago City Gardens bag in there. We'll, obviously we're going to finish the haunted house. That's our Halloween build. I was hoping to have some time to do the Ecto 1, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. That's going to be my Halloween build next year. Plus, we have little Halloween builds to do too. So there's so much happening around here, and I'm very excited to share it all with you. I need to go have dinner now before I get in trouble. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Whether you're building a DeLorean, if you're just hanging out, I welcome you to join us tonight on our gaming stream if you want to. It's on Greg's Arcade. If you do a search for it, you'll see probably some thumbnails of Clark and myself. And we'll hang out there a little bit more, play some Super Mario World. If you're an expert in Mario, we're going to need you because it's getting a little tricky, and I'm very excited to play. So on that, have a glorious Friday evening or Saturday, depending on where you're at, if you're in Australia. And I'll see you guys soon with another stream here of some more DeLorean. Take care and have a good one.